Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. It's December 1st. We're on the final month of 2020. Hopefully 2021 is better than 2020. Let's get started on what I picked up here. I'll start with the DVDs and then finish up with a Blu-ray. First up here is the complete first season to Welcome to Sweden. It's from the executive producer Amy Poehler and the creator Greg Poehler. Love is universal, the rest is lost in translation. And it comes with a slip here. This was in quite a few stores this time around. And it's from E1 here. Bruce is an accountant ready to start a new life with his smart and sexy Swedish girlfriend, Emma, but moving from New York City to Sweden isn't as easy as he thought. With new customs, new cuisine, her outlandish family, and his needy but hilarious celebrity clients hindering his efforts to adjust, no one is sure if Bruce and Emma's love will survive the comical culture clash. They said this is the best thing to happen to broadcast networks since Modern Family. I doubt it's on that level, but maybe. But looked interesting, so I picked it up. I had a slipcover. Kind of goes with the Swedish colors there too. I didn't know if anybody noticed that, but this comes off too. Off the cover a little bit. You can feel the ridges on it, but really neat looking little cover there. Next up, from Kaboom, Merry Christmas. A very Kaboom Christmas. This is supposed to be part of I believe the Jungle Book, really cheap animated series here they have. This basically is just 10 episodes that of your favorite characters. Franklin, the Jungle Book, and Donkey Kong Country. So that's what the Donkey Kong's on the cover for. He's in two features here, two episodes. The Jungle Book, I guess those were the main characters that are kind of standing in the forefront here. They have the same amount as Franklin on the back here, but it's a total of 10 episodes. Can't complain. It's full screen, 120 minutes, and a 2.0 stereo soundtrack on this disc. And then next up, starring Peter Cosgrove, Shia Alvarez, and Daryl Griggs. Pagan Warrior. They never fought a greater threat, says Horror Screams Video Vault. So I don't know if this is like a horror film in a sense, but it says Wash TV on the back. What that stands for is Western Action, Sci-Fi, and Horror. It says you can watch them on iOS, Android, Roku, Apple TV, and more. After a savage gang of warriors invade a castle, murdering all in sight, one surviving man calls upon Krampus, the Yule devil, to come to exact revenge for his family. So this is a Krampus movie. This does not scream Krampus whatsoever, maybe other than back here, but to me it just looks like a kind of like a Vikings scenario here, more or less. It doesn't give that Krampus feel to me unless you look at the back, and then it still doesn't. I mean, it kind of does, but mostly doesn't. It just seems like a fighting movie, with swords and axes and shields and things like that. That's what it comes off to me like. And next up here, I got a movie here starring James Franco, The Institute. I think I watched this. I think it was a slow burner, though. That's the only problem. I'm not big on the slow burning horror like films because I get lost in translation with them because I don't know. I just don't like things that make you overthink things and you're still like, huh, what did I just watch? I don't like stuff like that, but I picked it up more or less because that's James Franco. There are some places you never come back from. And like I said, that's The Institute. It's rated R. 92 minutes on this one, and it's from 2016. At least that's what it looks like it says. Yeah, 2016. Basically, it's set in 1893, this movie, and says it's based on an unsettling true story. I don't take too much faith in that kind of, people saying that about movies, because I don't know. I think they twist a lot of it and make it up as they go. I just don't think all this stuff is always true. But there's the back of it. Kind of like I said, it's a very slow burn, if I remember right. Wasn't really a big payoff for me, but I like my horror straight up, not overthinking things. More or less in your face kind of horror. Next up, I got BFF Detectives here. Small time detectives, big time adventure. I had to open this because the disc was running loose. I don't know if it ran loose after someone bagged it at the store or when I got it home and it hit the floor, or like when I set it down. This is 99 minutes on this one from 2019. The town local theater is putting together a musical performance of Peter Pan. Just as rehearsals begin, the theater becomes the subject of mysterious attacks. Costumes and props are found trashed. There are spookies smeared on the walls, and a strange howling sound can be heard down the corridors. Kim, Marie, and Francie are three best friends who decide to solve this case, each using their specific sets of skills that makes them the best detective team in town. Kind of sounds a little bit like Nancy Drew if it were, mixed with kind of like Charmed in a way. I don't know if they're witches or whatever, but it says they have specific sets of skills, so I don't know if that's magical or if they're just, keen sense of what they know what's going on because they have this ability, but kind of has that Three Girls with Charmed meets Nancy Drew, maybe like in a smaller persuasion here, but that's BFF Detectives here. There's the back. I think this is from this is from Kids Viva as well, so explains the back design. Much of theirs are the same with the four little windows here of the stills of the movie, if you will. Next up, I have a Lego Ninjago rebooted, Battle for New Ninjago City. I know I don't have this one. This is from Warner Brothers. You can go to their lego.com and warnervideo.com as well. 92 minutes on this one. Our heroes face a new technological menace. Victory in the final battle between the Gold Ninja and the Overlord has ushered in a new era of peace and begun a technological renaissance. Time has passed and the ninja have become obsolete in this new high-tech world. Just when they think all is safe in Ninjago, they are called back into action when the reclusive inventor Cyrus Borg warns them the Overlord has survived as a digital virus and is trapped within the Digiverse. The ninja will learn the Overlord seeks to steal Lloyd's golden power to enable him to escape his digital prison and reign as the great prophesized destructor, the Golden Master, and to aid his villainous plot. He's created a new technological menace, more powerful than any foe the ninja have ever faced. Looks like it says Ninjroids. This has 4 episodes on it, in case you were wondering. But you can't expect too much for the 92 minutes. So, I mean, they're 24, 25 minutes each. Something like that. Maybe not. Maybe a little less than that. But it's not bad. Pretty nice looking art. cover art with this and stuff. I always like these Lego. I'm more of a fan of the direct-to-video Lego than I am the theatrical. The theatrical are way overrated, I think. I thought the first Lego movie was overrated. I actually thought the second Lego movie was actually more enjoyable for me. It felt like the first one catered to little kids a little too much, and I just couldn't wait to get out of the theater when I saw that one. I just thought it was so overrated. Next up, I got something a little different here. It stars John Bernthal, Christopher Abbott, and Rosemary DeWitt. I'm not putting down Lego. Don't get me wrong. I didn't like the first film, more or less. I didn't get the love for it. I didn't even get why it got nominated and all that. I just shook my head. It's just like another one of those Rotten Tomatoes that everybody said was great, and I don't know. But on to this movie here, Sweet Virginia, one of the best thrillers of the year, by Variety. This is a shout here, so really happy to get that. I thought it might be with a clear cover here, or the case. It's rated R, 93 minutes. From 2017. I'm not going to read the back because there's a sticker that's like over practically half of it up here, or at least a quarter of the writing, so I guess I saved that for maybe a future video or something if I pick up an extra copy for somebody or something. Like I said, this is from 2017. Has Imogen Poots or Potes and Rosemary DeWitt. Imogen Poots played in 28 Weeks Later, and Rosemary DeWitt played in Poltergeist. I don't know if that meant the old Poltergeist or the reboot. I'm assuming the reboot. But this looks really promising. And you can't go wrong with it being a Shout Factory. There's the back. Okay, it looks a little bit like Jason Bateman there. A little bit. At least that's the vibe I get from him. And that's Sweet Virginia. And then next up, I got a Princess movie pack here. I don't really know why they call it a Princess movie pack, because two of the movies have nothing to do with princesses here. The Legend of Cirilla, Kiara, Dragon Guardians, The True Story of Puss in Boots. I've seen this Puss in Boots with William Shatner. This is really bad. He really overacts in this. We watched this as a family night. It was terrible. I couldn't get over how poorly he was doing. I was assuming with William Shatner in it, it was going to be pretty decent, and it's just like he was trying way too hard to be like, I can't remember what the actor's name was. He was like a kind of like trying to be like Humphrey Bogart when he's like, "Play it again, Sam." He was trying to be way too much like Humphrey Bogart, and I think maybe Casablanca or one of those older movies, and he was trying way too hard for this actor or this cartoon character, and the animation's really good in it for the budget, but I just thought he did a really bad job on this. Legends of Cirilla is 82 minutes, Kiara 80 minutes, Dragon Guardian 72 minutes, and Puss in Boots, even though it's 79 minutes, it feels like it's 179 minutes to get through. It's really bad. Two of them are rated PG, one not rated, and Puss in Boots rated G. And the G stands for God Awful. But this is from a 2015 Phase 4 distributed line here. They must have, gathered up all these and collaborated them into one. I'm assuming it's a one-discer here because it doesn't feel very heavy. But that's the Princess Movie 4-pack there. And then next up, I got the Dog Lovers triple feature, Doggy Daycare, Where the Red Fern Grows, and Where the Red Fern Grows 2. These were past Echo Bridge waves. I'm wondering if this isn't an Echo Bridge. No, this is an E1. But it says for dog lovers only. Um, see, Doggy Daycare's widescreen, where the Red Fern Grows 1 and 2 are full screen, it says. Doggy Daycare's only 61 minutes. Wow. Where the Red Fern Grows is 97, and where the Red Fern Grows 2 is 93 minutes. I don't know if those are any good. Like I said, these two right here. I don't know if you can see it too good. These two movies right here were in past Echo Bridge waves, so be careful if you're worried about getting the same movie just on a different design cover. Because people I think don't notice that. I did. I noticed that right off, but I more or less got it for Doggy Daycare because I know I have it coming in a trade, but I don't mind having it, collaborated with these other ones, even though I've got these other two in other waves and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the 3 movies here. And then got a movie starring Scott Adkins and Christian Slater. It's called El Gringo. Pretty interesting cover there. Kind of throwbackish looking. It's rated. Let's see, what is it? Rated R. It's from After Dark Films. Yeah, it's rated R. The man, Scott Adkins, crosses into Mexico with a satchel of $2 million cash, a bloody past, and a plan to live out his remaining days on a beach. Instead, he gets stuck waiting for a bus in El Fronteras, a sleepy desert town that's so uninviting that forget about the ocean, he can hardly find a glass of water. Then word of his money spreads to the El Fronteras underworld. Under sudden attack from corrupt cops and gangsters and desperados, the man must push back his retirement plans, lock and load, nab sleepy El Fronteras through a dizzy display of spectacular gunfights. Co-stars Christian Slater from Broken Arrow and True Romance, and Michael Jai White from The Dark Knight. But I know him mostly from Spawn. Todd McFarlane? I think that's his name. Todd McFarlane's Spawn with John Leguizamo. that Spawn. That's what I know. Michael Jai White or Jay. I don't know how you really pronounce that. That's the way I pronounce it. Is Jai White. But it's from Warner Brothers on that one. Okay. Why I must have had 2 of those. Need to get one more. Okay, and then I had to replace that one because I didn't realize I had 2 Bff Detectives. So that one's a extra. If somebody is interested in that one, I didn't even know that. And then lastly, for the DVDs here, I got a movie called Prey. It's a 2-disc set. From the BBC, if I didn't say. Follow Detective Constable Marcus Farrow as he races against time to clear his name of a brutal crime in the first electrifying season of Prey. Then experience the lengths prison officer Dave Murdoch will travel in order to save the life of a threatened daughter. Both high-stakes games of cat and mouse will leave your adrenaline pumping and begging the question, what would you do when the hunter becomes the hunted? This is almost 300 minutes here, so well worth the dollar by far. It seems more like a thriller more than anything. Like it says, like a cat and mouse kind of, chasing after people and stuff. But and chasing, running through time to try to probably prevent things, to happen to his daughter. But let's pray. And there's the back if I didn't show you. like the red on black there. It's pretty neat. And then onto the Blu-rays here. Got a movie starring Milo Ventimiglia, Kate Sackhoff, and Jason Lee from Mallrats there. Jason Lee. Got a beard right there. This is from Echo Bridge. So there's still some Echo stuff circulating. At least that's what it said. That's what the sticker said. Well, actually, this is not in Echo. It says it was on the tag, but it says it's from Orion Pictures. Basically, it's about the story of Ethan Tell, a small-time crook who makes a big-time score when he steals $1 million from a bank. And then I guess it goes from there. And I don't know if he's brought to justice by the end, but that's Tell. I think I've seen this, past waves before too. So there's the bag. And then I got a Billy Bob Thornton and Ava Longoria. I think I showed this in DVD in one of my past videos. It's the Baytown Outlaws. It ain't a party until the guns come out. I think what happened is I had bought this at one of the stores on DVD, and I got to the next store and they had a Blu-ray, and I was like, well, if I have to choose, it'll be the Blu-ray. But it's from Phase 4 Films here. And I think this actor played in Sons of Anarchy right there too as well. I can't remember. I don't know. I started watching Sons of Anarchy like really late on, like the last few episodes before it went off. I just wanted to see what it was like. I probably should have not tried watching the end of it, the series, as opposed to not watching the beginning, but I don't know, I was always on the fence with it. I'm not big on motorcycles and things like that. I'm not into about toys, if you will. I'm not my toys are my movies, as you can see. Those are things I care about. And horror. Yeah, and some sports. That's pretty much about it. But it has limited special features, but that's the Baytown Outlaws. And next up, big cast here. Gerard Butler, Jessica Biel, Uma Thurman, Judy Greer, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Dennis Quaid. Like I said, really good cast here, playing for keeps. I think this was a French-Canadian release on this one as well. Yeah, it's got some... Yeah, I think this is from French-Canadian disc here, because it has this La Mure and Joe, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, has a slew of bonus features on this one. 5.1 English and French subtitles. 5.1, like I said. 106 minutes on this one. More or less got it because my wife likes a lot of stuff that Gerard Butler's in. She's not big on Uma Thurman. And that's because she did not like her movie, even Cowgirls Get the Blues. The stuff that went on in that movie, she just lost a lot of respect for her after she played in that. But that's playing for keeps. And here's the coup de grace of the haul for me in terms of what I was able to find when I went out back. My wife was working, and I went over to one of the stores, and they were just putting out boxes, and it's like the golden ticket here. I got Blu-ray, still sealed, Hangover. I had the second one. I think we bought that at Big Lots, I believe. And we were able to get... No, wait, it wasn't Big Lots. It was Dollar General, I think we got the steelbook for the second one with the monkey on the front. The third one, if you're looking for the third one, it has the whole cast. I think it has Zach Galifianakis. I can't remember the rest of the cast, but it does have like the whole 3 or 4 guys. I think that's 4 guys on the cover. So that's what you're looking for if you're trying to find the third one. And there's the back. Pretty self-explanatory, but it is definitely a steel book. And speaking of The Hangover, I got another one here with a actor from The Hangover, Zach Galifianakis, and Owen Wilson and Amy Poehler, starring Are You Here? Friendship, There's Nothing in It for Anybody. From the creator of Mad Men. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack here with a slip. It's from Lionsgate. Very limited bonus feature with audio commentary, which is basically worthless in my eyes. But this too is a French-Canadian. I want to say it's French-Canadian because it's got like the French writing on the back. The only thing I know in the French writing here is the actors' names. They actually spell them out right. You know, like in English. The ultimate high definition cinema experience of this. So the VVS films as well. And there's the back. When his off-the-grid best buddy, Ben Baker, inherits his estranged father's fortune, womanizing local weatherman Steve Dallas, or Owen Wilson, joins forces with him to battle the legal challenge brought by Ben's formidable sister, Amy Poehler. I guess Zach Galifianakis and Amy Poehler are brother and sister in this, I guess that's what they're saying. In this hilarious big screen directorial debut from Madman creator Matthew Weiner, that's the way it's spelled, guys. I'm not kidding. It says Weiner right there. Matthew Weiner, or you could say Weiner, I guess. I don't know. It looks like Weiner to me, but kind of not knocking on his name, but it's kind of a different name. But it looks kind of promising there. And then finally, well, I guess this wasn't a Blu-ray. I thought it was. Oh, well. It's a movie starring Richard Gere, The Benefactor, Dakota Fanning, Theo James, a film by Andrew Renzi. His help comes at a price. It's a Samuel Goldwyn Mayer release in conjunction with Momentum Pictures here. From 2015. After the tragic death of her parents 5 years ago, Olivia returns to her hometown with her new husband, Luke, and reconnects with her parents' old family friend, Franny. The couple are then forced to navigate the all-consuming interest in this powerful, mysterious, and possessive philanthropist here. Say that word 100 times. I hate it when they stick these really big words in the synopsis for stuff. I mean, I can pronounce stuff pretty good, but some of the words are just like mind-blowing that they stick on here. It's like, you shouldn't have to have a PhD to get through the synopsis, you know? Got like some fingerprints on the back here. Wonder if it's been handled 100 times. I just don't like... Yeah, that's better. I don't see the fingerprints on the back. I don't think that was from me. But that's the Benefactor here. And that wraps up my video for this morning. And this would be volume 5 in the haul that I've done so far. This is the Emporium 17 that I'm showing this morning. I still got plenty more I can do. I don't know how many volumes I'm going to have. I'm sure at some point I'm going to have like at least close to 10. Maybe the way I'm doing it. But as long as you keep watching and like what's, in the video, I'll keep doing them, guys. And I'll see you again in the next video. And please share, like, and subscribe. And ding the bell for notifications when I do another video. Thank you. And... have a good holiday season, guys. Bye.